What's up, roobits? Little big robots back with continuing on my 12 favorite toys that I acquired. Not toys that were made in 2022, but toys that I acquired. I thought I would do this because I thought it would be fun for you to see what really thrilled me this year. I did probably over 50 videos. I was doing a couple a week, 2 or 3 a week for 52 weeks. So, no, is that right? A couple. So maybe 60, 70 videos after skipping some weeks and stuff. But after I looked back on the year, I wanted to really take the month of December of 22 to tell you what really was my favorite, in case you want to buy any of this stuff for someone you know who loves toys. This is number 11. If you haven't seen number 12, go back and watch them. I'll slowly be stacking them up as I finish. And this is the Marvel Legends Hydra Stomper. The Hydra Stomper, if you didn't know, was from the series called What If, the animated series on Disney+. It was really, really fun series, basically saying, hey, what if this or the other happened? Now, I'm not going to spoil this episode if you haven't seen it, but essentially, Steve Rogers does not become Captain America. Instead, Agent, his girlfriend, she takes the super soldier serum and becomes Captain America, Captain Britain, and she's really, really good at it. She has like a jetpack and stuff. And Captain Rogers, or Steve Rogers, instead, being in his thin, like a little scrawny guy like me form, pilots a suit of armor made by Tony Stark. This is true to scale for the other Marvel Legends figures. So this gives you an idea about how tall it is, 9-10 feet tall or whatever. He fits in here. My only wish is that it would open up or whatever. And by the way, I'm linking all of my full reviews for these in the comments. So if you want to watch the deeper review, go for it. But there is probably only one reason that this does not go up higher on the list like the other ones or whatever, and that is because he doesn't stand very easily on his own. You have to kind of stand him on his tippy toes. Excuse me, you really have to kind of pose him hardcore to get him to stand up. He's just not balanced very well. And to me, the idea of a good action figure line like Marvel Legends is that they should be able to stand and hold a pose on their own with no stands, because they don't come with stands. See, look, now he's standing. But if you notice, I had to kind of put him forward on his tippy toes. So he's kind of like doing a shuffle almost, like he's, other than that, that's the one thing that is stopping me from recommending him as highly as I would some other toys. But it is such a chunky, I mean, can you just imagine, can you just feel that as just this chunky thing that I want you to imagine that you're a 10-year-old kid and you go over your weird uncle's house, and your weird uncle has one too many and is in the other room talking to the adults, and you get to explore his toy room, and you find this thing, and it is hefty, but it's rubbery, as far as not bendable rubber, but like sturdy rubber. The joints are so tight that you almost have to it's almost too much for even a kid, but of course that'll wear out over time. But this is like the epitome of a toy. It's meant to take some abuse. You could throw this in the snow. There's no stickers. There's no real glass stuff that will show wear and tear. There's no parts to lose. Their backpack comes off pretty easily, so you got to watch that. But the backpack has amazing detail in it. Amazing detail. And then it came with these two little effects parts, so you can throw those on him and make him look like he's flying. One cool thing about this I noticed, though, is you see that little hook there, you can take a Gunpla stand, a Gundam plastic model kit stand, or another model stand, and just hook it on there. You could even tie him up by string or something, and you could put him in a cool pose or whatever. I don't believe there's any effects parts that go in there, the gun. I thought there was, but I have other effects parts. But he's basically just a big hulking, chunky toy that, as you mess with it, you're just like, this is so fun. Like, this is like my ideal weight and size of a toy in a way, you know, and the price point wasn't bad at all. I think he was $52.99, but I got him on the Hasbro Pulse like discounted sale they have every year. I think he was closer to 40 something. So at 52, is he worth it for 52? I don't know, but to be honest, just the amount of feel good play you would get out of this, and you're just messing with it. As an adult, we don't play, of course, but you know, you're just like, even his head has a ratchet on it, so the head doesn't go smoothly. It goes pop, pop, pop. So it's meant to hold these like these really tight poses and stuff. I love how the fists kind of look like little baby fists. It's kind of cute, you know. He just got such a chunk and a rounded off appeal to him. It's just a fantastic kit. I want you to notice also, it has, this is because it comes from the anime or the cartoon, so it has some realism to it, because when they illustrated it or animated it, they try to make it, you know, workable. But it has handles here. So he would actually grab these to this part pops open, and he would pop down and the head comes down or whatever. So the only way to make this better is you take off that head, you soak this in some really hot water, you can pop these off, and pop a smaller, like a human head on there to make it look like the helmet's off. It's just I just love this thing so much. It's just such a fun. So this is number 11. I would definitely go check it out. If you can't afford the $52.99, just buy one out of the box. Buy a used one, even without all its crap. Just that by itself is worth it. So number 11, not bad at all. I'm going to scoot him up towards there. Look, Chris. Oh, I'm pressing stop actually.